Up next on Lion TV, a look into the blood drive, a new line of the week,
and me, Dakota Harris, with your weekly weather. It looks like it's going to be cold tonight, so bundle up. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Hey Cersei, it's me again, JD Kirby.
And me, Ashley Coker. Let's get right into those Friday announcements. As of Monday, November 1st, anyone testing for a written test or road test at the Cersei testing site must go to the Arkansas Police website to schedule an appointment. The Cersei testing website will be closed for the next 2 weeks. The closed dates are November 8th through November 19th. Testing will resume November 22nd.
Beta Club members are needed to help sort food for Thanksgiving food baskets. See available dates and times below, and then sign up in Miss White's room 308. All sorting will take place at Freeway Storage at 405 South Poplar Street. It is by Hank's Furniture and Guacamole.
Also, FTA met this morning at 7:30 a.m. in the cafeteria. They addressed Happy Grams and Secret Santa. Sounds exciting.
There will be no school next week for Thanksgiving break, so enjoy the time off and spend time with your friends and family.
I sure will. Did you hear about the blood drive last week?
I sure did, but I would like to know more. Thankfully, we have Marley here to tell us all about it.
The blood drive is an annual event put on here at Cersei High, but some may not know what the blood drive is actually for. I talked to some of the donors and sponsors on campus to get their thoughts.
The Key Club did the blood drive through Arkansas Blood Institute and together units of blood and then those units are taken and given to people who are doing certain medical treatments, like certain cancer treatments. Sometimes they're used when there's accidents or surgeries, but the Key Club sponsored it and organized it, but the units actually go in with the Arkansas Blood Institute.
A lot of the blood givers this year are first-time donors.
I have never given blood before, but I always wanted to. I just wasn't old enough. I have never given blood before because I was never old enough, and this would be my first time.
And because there's only a certain portion of the population that can donate blood, I think it's like super important that people who are eligible donate.
Some people might be skeptical of the importance of giving, but we encourage them to.
Yes, if you can. There's a lot of different reasons that you can't give. Some people's health precludes them from giving, but I think it's a wonderful thing if you can. You guys might not know it, but there's people out in the community who give as often as they can. That's part of their generous spirit, something they do several times a year. And yes, I do, because none of us know when we may be in an accident or we may have a health crisis that requires us to receive blood, and I think it's a very positive thing to do.
Getting a cookie after giving blood is a prize that is an incentive for most high schoolers, but donating blood is more than getting a sweet treat.
There's blood shortages in our country, and it's just something that we need on a daily basis. So, I'm giving blood today because I really want a cookie. The significance of giving blood is that you're saving lives.
I think and they use this slogan sometimes, but you're really giving the gift of life. Like, a human cannot live without blood. And I mean, you are literally doing something that can prolong or save someone's life or help them beat cancer. And there's several other illnesses that require like regular blood to be given. So, I mean, when else do you actually get a chance to save somebody's life? Literally.
Giving blood helps save many lives, not just in the community, but all around the world. Literally. Back to the news desk.
Thank you so much, Marley. I will keep that in mind for the next blood drive.
Right. On another note, when lifting overseas travel restrictions this month, the U.S. is requiring adults coming to the country to be fully vaccinated with shots approved or authorized by the FDA. There are other vaccines that are not FDA approved, so people with unapproved vaccines cannot travel into the U.S.
Governor Asa Hutchinson, Lieutenant Governor Tim Griffin, and the state's 4 U.S. House members endorsed Sarah Sanders' bid for governor. Hutchinson, who is barred for term limits from running for re-election, praised Sanders and said he's known her for most of her life. Sanders became the only Republican left running for governor after Attorney General Leslie Rutledge dropped out of her bid. Several Democrats are also running for governor.
A Chinese professional tennis player has not been seen in public since she accused a former top government official of sexual assault. Later, she sent an email claiming that she was safe and that the allegation was false, a message that only amplified concerns about her safety and demands for information about her well-being and whereabouts. People have been reaching out, but so far, those calls have been met by silence.
Oh wow, you know the weather this week has been all over the place. I wonder what it's going to be like next week.
Well, we're in luck because next up is Dakota with all of our weather updates.
Today is November 19th, 2021. We have a high of 56. It'll be partially cloudy with a 1% chance of rain. Your winds are north 12 miles an hour. Humidity is 43%, and your sun rose at 6:44 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight we'll have clear skies with a low of 26, a 2% chance of rain. Your winds are coming from north 3 miles an hour, 69% humidity, and your sun set at 4:59 p.m. On to the almanac. Over the last 7 days, we've had a high of 70 and a low of 30, with a monthly average of precipitation at 5.15 inches, and your month to date at 2.23 inches. On to the 5cast. Saturday, it'll be partially cloudy with a high of 60 and a low of 40, with a 4% chance of rain. Sunday, it will have morning showers with a 65 as the high and a 41 as the low, with a 34% chance of rain. Monday, it'll be partially cloudy with highs 52 and your lows 25 with a 9% chance of rain. Tuesday, it'll be mostly sunny with 51 degrees as your high and 37 as the low with a 9% chance of rain as well. And Wednesday, it'll be cloudy with a 59 as the high and 47 as the low with a 24% chance of rain. Looks like it'll be a little cold and wet, so dress warmly. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dakota. Thanksgiving is coming up, and you guys want to know what I'm thankful for? The lunch ladies here at Searcy, working hard to feed us great food every day.
You took the words right out of my mouth, JD. Speaking of, what's for lunch today?
Today we'll be having mini corn dogs, mandarin chicken, roll, salad, carrots, tropical fruit mix, banana, and milk.
Sounds great. Thank the lunch ladies today and give them a compliment while you're at it.
Sure will. Now we have Josh to tell us about the week's line of the week.
Good morning, Searcy High School. I'm Josh Grote with this week's Line of the Week. Junior line stepper, Bailey Dietrich. Bailey, what are your favorite parts about line steppers, and how long have you been on the team?
I've been on the team for 2 years now, and my favorite part of line steppers and the team itself is all the bonds I've made and dancing.
What does a regular practice look like for you?
Well, we have practice every day, 7th period, and we always work on whatever we're performing that week or going over chants and band dances.
How has the new dance coach affected you and the team this year?
The new dance coach has affected the team very well this year. We now do a bunch more variety of dances, and she's brought in many choreographers and other coaches to help better us.
What have been some of your personal goals with dance this year?
Some of my personal goals were to learn new dances and just have more energy out there and support our teams.
And speaking of goals, what are some goals the line steppers have set for this year, and do you think they've been accomplished?
This year we actually competed for the first time in game day performance, and we had state last week, and we won 4th place out of 9 teams. I'm very proud of us because we worked really hard.
That's good. Well, that's all I have for you this week, Lions. Back to the news desk.
Wow, it's so interesting learning more about some of the students here.
It really is. Last but not least, we have Jacob ready to talk to us about all of our sport updates.
Let's hear it.
Happy Friday, Searcy High School. Let's hit these sports announcements before going into Thanksgiving break. On local sports, the Searcy Lions Smash team played their last game of the regular season, sweeping Lisa Academy 9-0. With this win, it'll place them second in state, with Searcy's B team not being too far behind, being placed in 5th. Their first game of playoffs will be start after Thanksgiving break on December 1st. The Searcy Lions boys basketball team had a game on the road against Southside Southerners, while the girls basketball team had a game against the Benton Panthers here at the high school. While we don't have the final results of the Southside and Benton game, we do have the final results of the Searcy and Pangburn matchup, with the girls taking a tough loss 45-62 and the boys coming back in the second half to beat the Tigers 82-73. We were able to catch an interview with head coach of the boys basketball team, Coach Herron.
Well, you know, we've played 3 games into the season. We're feeling really good. I really like our balance this year. I think we have more than 2 or 3 options to score the basketball. Probably the deepest team I've had since I've been here. We've got to continue to get better defensively. We've got to continue to get better rebounding the basketball. We don't have a lot of height on our team, so we're really counting on our guards to come through and rebound for us. They did a pretty good job of that late in the game against Pangburn. You know, that's going to be key for us. Anytime you can get defensive rebounds, it limits the other team's opportunities.
In national news, the NHL had an exciting game Tuesday between the Washington Capitals traveling to Anaheim to take on the Ducks. The game was pretty quiet for the first part until both teams started going back and forth, scoring in the third period until it was tied up 2-2 going into overtime. It wouldn't be long until the Ducks would score the final blow and beat the Capitals 3-2. The next game will be against the Predators on Monday. In the MLB, right-handed pitcher Justin Verlander signed a 1-year, $25 million deal with the Houston Astros this Wednesday. This will be the largest contract signing this offseason, next closest being Noah Syndergaard and his $21 million contract with the Angels he signed Monday. While he didn't play last year due to Tommy John surgery, Verlander has been excellent in the past, with him having a 2.78 ERA for his past 2 seasons. Well, Searcy, that's all the sports updates I have for you this week. I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving break. Now back to Ashley and JD at the news desk.
Awesome. Well, Searcy, we won't see each other for a while, so don't miss us too much. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Searcy High Lion TV. Also check out our newest Lion Press story.
And be sure to follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Searcy Lion TV, and on Facebook at Searcy High Lion TV. I hope you all have an incredible break. I'm Ashley Coker.
And I'm JD Kirby. See ya.